cycle 15, we went high fashion. 14 unique beauties arrived in Los Angeles, ready to compete for the career-making opportunity of a lifetime.
Love it!
To grace the pages of Italian Vogue and be represented by ANTM Models, the world's top model management company. This group had its growing pains.
She sounds like a shrieking hyena.
But they also had lots of triumphs.
Yes.
Impressing some of the world's top photographers and designers along the way.
Hi.
Last week, Kayla and Jane were eliminated.
Well done, ladies.
Leaving 2 girls left in the running to become America's next top model. Will it be Chelsea, the girl who came into the competition with the most experience?
You were amazing! Yeah!
Chelsea's hard work and determination began to pay off as she won challenge after challenge.
Chelsea, you're the winner of the challenge.
Can Chelsea prove to the judges that she is our high fashion winner?
Genius.
Or will it be Anne, the self-proclaimed nerd, who was awkward everywhere else except in front of the camera? Woo! Where she manages to take stunning couture-worthy photos. Can Anne come to life for CoverGirl and keep it together on the runway?
Action!
With the stakes higher than ever, this is going to be a finale to remember. Find out tonight who will be America's next top model.
Wanted to be a supermodel since I was 3 years old. 20 years. I've wanted this for 20 years. I've been super confident this last few weeks. I feel like I've really stepped it up and I've really done good. It's happening. I'm freaking out. I
want to call my mom and dad so bad.
I know, me too.
I'm so proud of myself right now. I've been working my butt off this whole time to try to correct my flaws, and I've never done something this big with my life before. I mean, I've graduated high school, but this is like 20 times better than that, so.
I cannot believe we're in the top 2 of America's Next Top Model. Ever since I've been modeling, it's always been more criticism than there has been positive.
I feel like I've worked so hard and got, you get so much over and over the years. I'm too pale, I'm too freckly, I'm too gap-toothed, like all these different things. Those people that have put me down so much, they're going to regret it because they're going to see how far I've made it and what I'm about to do with my career. It's going to be big.
I can't believe we're going to be shooting for Italian Vogue.
I know, oh my God. It's so freaking cool. I say cool a lot, but I mean it. I would never think that I would be this far, just like when I was first sending in my audition tape back in Texas. At first growing up, becoming taller and taller, I thought it was kind of fun, but then as soon as I started getting into my teens, that's when people would start actually making fun of me about it. That was when I got really self-conscious about everything. So being on America's Next Top Model and actually having an advantage to be unique is just a great thing.
The Beauty and Vogue's covers are all very editorial and they're not what I would automatically assume beauty to be. Beauty's very close up, just the face. Me and Anne being in the final 2, we're both very different. I think she just barely got interested in modeling. And for me, it's not just something that I sparked an interest in a year ago or thought it'd be fun. Where'd you get your coat? Versace.
Chelsea, she's got a lot of personality, and She has experience in modeling. It is kind of intimidating, but at the same time, I've been doing really well too in the competition. So I really feel like I'm ready to be America's Next Top Model.
Today, we are shooting for Time Vogue. We are running for a really long time to out in the middle of nowhere, and Valentina from Vogue Italia is there, and we've worked with her before.
Welcome to the Italian Vogue fashion shoot. One of you girls will get a fashion spread on Italian Vogue and on cover for our beauty in Vogue. I want to introduce you one of the most important photographers who works for Italian Vogue, Vincent Peters.
Okay. What we're going to do is maybe not as Vogue as expected. I want to do something more natural, nothing too set up. So the more you can be yourself, the better the pictures are going to be.
To hair and makeup.
I never ever thought in my wildest dreams that I would be shooting for Vogue Italia. I'm just so grateful and excited.
During photo shoots, I've been doing really, really well. Like, I'm awkward in person, but then when I go to take a photo, I turn into this other person and I'm able to really work it.
Okay, and most important is that you look like you're just chilling in the grass on a Sunday afternoon. Very pretty.
I think it would be really weird to see myself in a magazine just because, you know, it's me. But at the same time, I would be really, 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 really proud of myself.
Look at me, very nice.
I'm having a lot of fun in my shoot, even though it's kind of hard to, like, see through the bugs.
They're not bugs, they're fans. It's going to be like, you know, paparazzis around you when you made it. Anne is definitely more like a fashion model. A studio girl, I think, very couture, very high-end. Keep the hand very natural. Hands are very important in modeling. Very pretty.
It is really, really important for me to stand out to the photographer because Anne takes good pictures. I definitely want to be able to prove myself with this photo shoot.
Very nice, Chelsea. Don't forget me when you're famous. Chelsea just works. She looks good. She's very comfortable in front of the camera. She's got something that the camera likes, you know. It's a certain affair. And as eyes to me. Bye, girls. I see you when I see you. Bye.
Real high fashion models know how to commercialize their careers. I wonder if this means it's going to be a commercial.
I'm really, really excited for the CoverGirl, actually.
Commercials, oh my god.
It must be, like, really short lines since we didn't get any.
I think it'll be like our H to T.
There's, like, no lines or, like, you know, little packets of what to say or anything. So we're like, oh, what are we going to do? Like, we're going to have to learn Italian, like, that quick or something.
There's way more pressure now that there's just two of us. There's really no time for mistakes. Every single step I make counts towards me winning this competition. Last night, when we read the Tyra Mail, we found out that we're going to be doing CoverGirl.
We come into a little town. We see all the buildings. They're really close together and really old looking. It's beautiful out here.
Well, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
We're here in this picturesque lakeside town of Orta San Giulio, which is going to be the backdrop for your CoverGirl commercial and print ad. But don't let this beautiful scenery outcharm you in this CoverGirl commercial. You're probably thinking, oh my God, I have to memorize these lines. But guess what? We are not memorizing lines today. We are going to shoot this like a real commercial, which means the audio, like in a real commercial, is laid over top. So later on in the day, while the other girl is shooting her print ad, I will take you and I will direct you through your voiceover. So let me just give you a little bit of a setup of what the commercial is. Basically, you are two friends that are vacationing in this quaint little town. I'm going to give you the scripts. So can you tell me who your co-star is in the commercial?
Lash Blast Fusion Mascara.
I want you guys to nail these performances, and I'm expecting a lot out of both of you. All right, so come on, let's go.
I actually use this
this at home. Like,
It's very rich.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah, your lashes can be all that with Lash Blast Fusion. At first, I'm like kind of nervous about having to compete against Chelsea for CoverGirl commercial because, you know, she's got the big personality and stuff. But for the motion editorial, I got first video, so I'm trying to think of how I can just transfer that energy over into CoverGirl and, you know, be as commercial as I can.
Now when your lashes want it all, they can have it with Lash Blast Fusion. I think I have more confidence than Anne does, especially at stuff like this. She's beautiful and, you know, she takes great pictures, but I think that she's a little lackluster in the personality department. I just have to bring it 150% today.
You guys both look really beautiful. I just want to keep that freshness the whole time. I got to make it feel real. Otherwise, you look like a cheesy cover girl, not an easy breezy.
Camera sticks, marker.
An action girl.
I think a cover girl is somebody who's confident and comfortable with themselves and knows who they are. I definitely am that. Doing this cover girl commercial felt very natural.
And look at the picture. You love. It's great. It's cute. Okay, good cut. Chelsea, the only thing is right off the top. You've gone from talking to Anne and you kind of reach for the purse, kind of like this. Like, you have to kind of think of like you're laughing the whole time. You're laughing to get your bag. And action girls. Yeah, good. Love this. Oh, I feel like we got some natural-born actresses for a change. Okay, gelato time. So he's going to hand you the ice cream cone. You'll say thank you. Then you'll walk off this way. Action girls. Anne, you noticed the stand. Exactly. I love the reaction, Anne. That was good.
It was really nice to hear that I was actually doing so well because I was really nervous that even though I was doing my best, it wouldn't be enough or something.
I'm good. Cut. They really wowed me. I was so surprised by how Anne found a way to vibe off of Chelsea. Chelsea, in turn, found a way to really work with Anne, and the synergy really did help make the CoverGirl commercial a success. All right, so let's reset for the beauty. I need confidence. I need you guys to feel aspirational. I want men and women both to look at this and relate to both of you. But I think we're missing one little bit of inspiration. Oh my God.
Oh my God! We see our parents walk down the street, which blew me away. I'm very, very, very close to my parents, and they've been through everything with me, so it's just amazing to have them here with me.
Our family is really close. We like to joke around a lot and watch movies. It wasn't just my parents, it was also my little brother there too. So that's cool.
Hey guys, so I've got another little surprise for you guys. Your families are going to get the opportunity to watch you on your beauty shoot for a few minutes, but they're going to see you guys in action because you really deserve to be here at this point in the competition. So Chelsea, this is Federico.
Hi, Chelsea.
Hi,
nice to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
So today the training wheels really are off because I'm going to be working with Anne doing her VO, and you're going to be working with Federico alone.
Great, gorgeous. Straight to me. Yeah, that's great. We're very proud of Chelsea.
She's wanted this since she was a little girl. Anytime she had to write a paper about what she wanted to be, she was going to be a supermodel.
Yeah, she's living her dream.
Yeah.
Chin up a little.
Chelsea. Everything seems to be very, very easy for what we had to do. I found her very commercial in a certain way.
So what we're going to do is we'll make sure that you have headphones on so that you can hear your voice. Use listening to your own voice to help drive the energy through the whole read. Take one.
The days of choosing between volume and length are over. Our biggest brush meets our fiber stretch formula to bring you a blast of volume and length. Yeah, your lashes can be all that with Lash Blast Fusion.
Okay, you're in front of a mic. You can relax. Remember, we can't see you. This is not a commercial. You don't have to be this wooden puppet. Talk with your hands. Gesture. We're in Italy. They use their hands.
Sound speed.
The days of choosing between volume and length are over.
I was kind of struggling a little bit with the voice, but after a little bit, it kind of came more naturally, like after I started using my hands and stuff.
The days of choosing between volume and length are over. Now, when your lashes want it all, they can have it.
You're rushing it. You can take your time.
The voiceover is harder than it sounds. I'm like wearing the little headphones and I'm speaking into a microphone and it sounds so awkward and weird. It's like when you hear yourself on an answering machine. It's like, ew, is that what I sound like?
Oh, man, I couldn't get over how beautiful she looked. She looked like a woman. It's just amazing, you know, seeing her here in a beautiful, exotic location. And, I think she's going to be America's next top model.
Open your right chin up a little.
And I loved her. I found her like incredible editorial girl. So to try to do like a beauty shot, it was a little bit more difficult.
Hey, Ann. Hi. How'd it go? Good. You feel good? Mm-hmm. I do have some good news for you. Your families are going to be sitting front row at the Just Cavalli fashion show. So I hope that Walk Ann is together because I'm not going to lie, baby cakes, them heels are high. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye. It's time to make one more important stop on your race to the top. Love, Tyra.
We don't really know what that's going to be. I don't know if, like, we're meeting somebody.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm Ivan Bart from IMG Models. I run all of IMG Models. I'd like to talk to each of you separately so that I get to know you.
This little meet and greet with Ivan is hugely important because one of us is going to be signed with IMG.
Now, what made you want to do this competition?
I've been working hard for a long time trying to break into the business. I was in New York when I was 18 and was working a little there and never really thought that I could make it, but now I'm here, so.
I feel like I impressed Ivan. I think he could tell that I have the drive and the passion to do the work that he wants us to do.
Let's take a look at your book and see what you've done here.
This was Patrick de Marchelier. I was a little nervous on set in the beginning, but then I kind of warmed up. I think I was a little starstruck.
Great. Well, I think Chelsea has a great personality, and I felt very comfortable talking with her. I can see us working with her. Hi, Ann.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good.
I'm a little bit nervous about the fact that Chelsea has a lot more energy probably than me going in to meet Ivan.
How's it been going through the competition?
It's been a lot of fun. I mean, my confidence has been boosted up a lot because, you know, back home, like, everybody was scrutinizing me because I was really tall, and here, like, it's something to be proud of.
Well, I want to see how you photograph. Can I look at your book? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. You're very pretty here.
Thanks.
This really shows how your height is an advantage. Not many people could wear this look very well. I thought Anne, she actually made clothes look really good, but I think I'd like to work with her personality a little bit. Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing you tonight in a runway show. I want to wish you luck.
Thank you.
My mind's not made up at all. I will be sitting in my seat and really scrutinizing how they both come out in runway.
How'd your little interview go?
Well, it was very relaxed, even though I probably look scared anyway, because I always look frightened. It's just my look.
I feel like I have more of the whole package of what it needs to be America's Next Top Model. Anne's been in the bottom 2. Anne's never won a challenge. I've won 3 challenges, never been in the bottom 2. I feel like I am America's Next Top Model. We arrive at this location right in the heart of Milan. It's beautiful. It's outside. Everything's open, and we're like, oh my God, it's a real runway.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
You'll be walking in a real runway show for one of Italy's most important designers, Roberto Cavalli, and you'll be wearing clothes from his Just Cavalli collection. You can see the logo already up there.
Roberto Cavalli is one of the top designers in the world, so walking for him in general is a really big deal.
But you guys aren't just going to be the only Americans walking in the show. We've flown back some of your friends. You might remember them. We've got Liz, and we've also got Chris. We've got Jane. And we've got Kayla, a little redhead girl. We can't start this fashion show without America's Next Top Model Cycle 14 winner, Krista.
Excited?
Yes.
You're making history.
How did you feel, by the way, when we started that show in New Zealand?
I was nervous. Standing right there, I was nervous. You look at your competitor, and it could be either one of you guys.
All of you girls are intermixed with these amazing Italian models. All right, so come on, let's all head backstage.
I love this.
I think I'm supposed to be giving a pep talk. You need to go out there and walk really well and don't fall. I don't know. I feel like Chelsea sort of has had her opportunity with modeling, and I think Anne deserves it. We can make Team Anne shirts later. I'm excited for you.
I think overall it should be more on you because she gets tired after like 5 seconds.
I just don't think she wants it as bad.
I think Anne has a really good shot, but I'm still Team Chelsea, and I really want to see her win.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
You nervous about the walk?
A little.
Take your last step before you go out there and just go, because everything's going to go like blank. It's just you, that runway, and your dream.
Krista was gorgeous, and she's got this awesome personality. It's no wonder she won the whole competition.
I was afraid you were going to be nervous.
You seem really relaxed.
Anne's mama and Anne's daddy. Hi, Dad.
Wonderful to meet you.
Tara. And what's your name? Trent. Well, and good luck to you.
My family, they've never seen me model. They've never seen me on runway or anything, so it's nice to have them here.
Just get that walk good. Don't worry about trying to be like a typical model and swaying the hips and all that stuff. Just do Anne, whatever feels like natural and cool to you.
And to make my parents so proud makes me really, really happy to be able to do something this big. It's just awesome.
Let's get a high five. We're a basketball team. All right. Oh my God, you look like your mom and your dad. Oh my God. And I always say you can't rely on what mommy and daddy created. So she's taken what you guys have created, and she's got this like amazing talent. So she's the whole package. Yeah. We got a front row seat for you guys.
Oh, we're so excited. It's very exciting having my family at the show. They've never watched me do runway.
Oh, the last thing I want to tell you, all that just kind of perfect, just let it go and don't think perfect. All right. All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Starstruck?
Yes. I almost told her, came this close to telling her that your older brother had a huge crush on her. Or still does, I'm sure.
Can I get everybody start moving forward in the order that we had this afternoon?
Back in casting week, when there were like 33 of us, this crowd of girls, and I'm one of the top 2. That's amazing.
Benvenuti.
Excuse me.
Buon divertimenti con la sfilata. How's that?
Can I have you go step closer?
The show is starting right now.
Let's have fun, people. Strong walks.
Enjoy.
This whole fashion show is like centered around me and Chelsea. There's like no room for mistakes. You know, we just gotta really step it up.
Cue logo and music. Cool, awesome, gorgeous.
I'm in the sky, that's right, I'm living life. Taking trips out of skies, I flip 6 out of cars. Them Maxes fire bars, them bars put me with stars.
Change, Krista.
I'm a guy, but they don't see the flaws. They don't see the times when I wasn't with fun. I was cause my pride.
This is your moment. I want you to rock this, okay?
I get on the runway and I'm feeling really, really good. I have so much adrenaline. There's like spotlights everywhere. Like I can't really see the stairs anymore. And I'm like, please don't fall, please don't fall.
Get it, Chelsea.
There's so many important people at this show. All the IMG people are there. You know, all the judges are there. It's very humbling to know that all this is going on just for us.
Okay, now run. You've got to make this change, quick.
Backstage is so chaotic.
Change, hurry, go, 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 quick.
There's like people running everywhere and like screaming and stuff.
Change, quick, quick, quick. You can't be late. What do you mean we don't have enough girls?
Jay's screaming, run, 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 run. You got to get your next look because it's going so fast.
Can I have the next girl?
I'm getting redressed. It's like really confusing, so that kind of makes me nervous.
This is a mess. Okay, Ann, you ready? Okay.
Girl, I wanna, don't you wanna, can we, you know you wanna, I'm playing, girlie. Do it, you can speak Spanish fluent, girl.
For the second walk, you know, I tried doing whatever walk was me, like what Tyra said in the beginning. And I think I did a lot better than my first walk, I think.
Yeah, this is how we do it when we crash your body. Don't you wanna,
Last chance to do this, okay?
should we, you know you wanna.
I am inches away from becoming America's Next Top Model. I can't imagine not winning.
Reset for finale. I need Ann and Chelsea. Can I cue finale music? Finale music. Go, Krista. Clapping, everybody.
I'm on a rush right now. I just had fun. I did my own little thing out there. I feel great.
I've never felt this good in my entire life. The only way it could get better is if I find out I win America's Next Top Model.
That was amazing.
I did okay.
Oh, you were awesome. Chelsea was just like all the other professional models. She fit right in. She's so beautiful. I'm so proud of her. She's my baby. My beautiful little baby.
At least you didn't do that on the runway. Oh my God.
If I win America's Next Top Model, I hope that I can really inspire everybody who's been picked on just for like appearing different, because, you know, you can always find a positive side to everything.
You did it.
Awesome.
I will be very, very upset, honestly, if I don't win.
Thank you.
I love it.
Luce, like Luce. Luce meaning light for the set.
They're like the high court, like the supreme judges.
Hello, ladies. Hello. Well, the time has come where we will be crowning America's Next Top Model. Let's start with our judges. Mr. Nigel Barker, noted fashion photographer. Andre Leon Talley, one of the most influential people in all of the fashion industry. And we have two special guest judges tonight. Mr. J, otherwise known as J Manuel, the creative director of all of your photo shoots, and one of the most famous designers in the entire world, Roberto Cavalli. And you're also wearing some Just Cavalli right now. Should we remind ourselves of these fabulous prizes? The prizes that will change the winner's life forever? The first is a contract with one of the top model management companies in the entire world, IMG Models. A cover of Beauty in Vogue, which is the Italian Vogue beauty magazine, and a spread in Beauty in Vogue. And on top of that, a spread in Italian Vogue. The winner will also be featured on Vogue.it, which is Italian Vogue's very popular website. And she'll have a $100,000 contract with CoverGirl Cosmetics. Do you understand how serious this is? This is no joke. This is top model elevated. Let's begin. I'll start on my left. Chelsea, here's your footage from last night.
A tad fast, I think, and a little stiff as well, if you just relaxed into it. But the great news is the camera loves you, so all the actual photographic shots of you, you look beautiful.
You get a little lost when you get to the end of the runway and you have to turn around. It's almost as if you're turning around and you don't think a camera's on you. And the thing about runway is there are all kind of people in the audience. There are people that are cheering you on, there are people that are not sure about you, and there are people in that audience that are looking for anything to hate on you. And so you cannot give them any excuse to say anything wrong.
But I totally agree with Tyra. It was just very tentative, and I didn't see the same strength that you exhibit when you're on a photo set.
For my opinion, she was really natural. Just in the last moment, as she put her hand here, maybe was the only moment that I didn't like you so much, honestly, because this movement is a little bit old-fashioned.
Chelsea, I felt no snap, no crackle, and no pop. But having said all of that, your legs look fantastic.
I could definitely see that you had a sort of tunnel focus, and it's actually nice to have a little lateral focus when you're on the runway and take in the audience.
I used to do this little thing with my eyes that I don't recommend you do because it's very 1990s, but I used to like walk and like peek to the side and forward and peek to the side. Now you can do that, but not literally. I feel you and I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. And your turn.
And I got to say that, you know, I think you've really improved in your walk. It was fun to watch you. A big problem with you, though, is when you zoom in on the face, the eyes, you were just focused, so focused, they were like bulging out of your head.
It was a little zombie.
You know what, Ann? I just wanted you to own your walk. It's a little different. I don't think it'll ever be a cookie-cutter walk, but you need to believe in it.
What about you?
I felt that it was really a little bit hard. It was, I don't want to say scared.
For your first time, if I were grading you, I'd give you B-. I do think you managed very well those fabulous Josephine Baker friend shoes.
I love those shoes, Roberto. Okay, now let's see your CoverGirl commercial. This cycle, we decided to do this commercial differently. The girls did voiceover, and then they performed to whatever the story their voiceover was telling, similar to how CoverGirl commercials are shot today. And here is your completed CoverGirl commercial.
The days of choosing between volume and length are over.
Now, when your lashes want it all, they can have it.
With Lash Blast Fusion, CoverGirl's first ever volume plus length mascara. Our biggest brush meets our fiber stretch formula to bring you a blast of volume and length.
Yeah, your lashes can be all that with Lash Blast Fusion. From easy, breezy, beautiful, CoverGirl.
I really was engaged by both of you walking down the street. The voice of Ann could be worked on, but I did think that your smile was wonderful.
I was very impressed at how both of you fed off of each other's energy. Take after take after take, you kept it fresh.
I got to say, Chelsea, that you are a natural smiler, and it shows. You managed to maintain a smile on your face, even when it was just a light smile.
I found you all to be too realistic. And when you are selling a product, you have to think about the product. So you're selling makeup, not ice cream, not a map.
I appreciate it because both of you, it was very natural, but I completely agree with you. I felt that you prefer ice cream than the makeup. This is true.
At the end of the day, you girls are model actresses, not actresses trying to be models.
So let's see if your CoverGirl photo is modeling. Start with Chelsea.
Very, very strong. A lot of power in the eyes. That's the kind of focus that I really want to see on the runway as well. Beautiful.
Chelsea, this picture is stunning, stunning, stunning. You were an actress in the face, but still holding on to the model. And I love the freckles on your face. To me, that's what beauty's about. It's about these interesting, different things. That's what makes you special.
And actually, the photographer said to me, shooting her was a joy. He loved shooting you.
She's beautiful. Everybody knows she's beautiful. But honestly, we don't appreciate so much the product. If it was Roncavalli makeup, I don't know if we will appreciate this photo. It's too beautiful.
I agree with Roberto. If I were looking at this for product, I would say, what is the product besides your beauty?
I love the photo. I do. Especially because it's a little danger. CoverGirl's getting a little bit more like, and I feel like you're fitting into where they're going. So I like it. Now it's time for Anne's CoverGirl shot.
I think it's an interesting shot. It's not something I would normally imagine CoverGirl to use. Is this something that you would like, Roberto?
Yes, because I like the eyes. She looks like she's afraid a little bit. I like this photo.
There is this pain and fear, but it's that bird that's just been put into captivity for a moment, and I feel the story. So therefore, I'm drawn into the picture.
But to get to this shot in your photo shoot was still quite difficult. When you stepped on set, everything was awkward, and it was like you were holding back.
I love going through your film every week. It's like gorgeous, stunning, and for some reason, I just felt like you clenched up and got very nervous. I don't think that you are incapable, because this is a beautiful photo. I just don't think you understand commercial modeling. And now it's time for the judges to deliberate. Our final deliberation. And when I call you back, I will announce who is America's Next Top Model.
Well, I've had fun either way.
I think this is like the best top 2 they've ever had.
Top 2 forever.
Who would have thought of this, Anne?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, not cool.
Now it is time to deliberate, and we have to choose a winner. All right.
Personally, I really enjoyed shooting Chelsea. Chelsea has a unique face. It's different. I like the gap between the teeth.
Chelsea's more professional than man. And she's young, she's more naive.
Anne is that stunning, cultish, exotic, new sexy. It is without doubt in my mind that high fashion editorial Anne is already, without even knowing that she's high fashion.
I've been there week after week with all of you guys, and I'm not sure that Anne is at that point where we can take those training wheels off and send her out there on her own.
I feel a lot of responsibility, really. As Italian fashion, maybe Anne. For American fashion, maybe Chelsea.
However, Chelsea constantly impresses me with her knowledge, even her understanding of creative when it's given to her.
What's one thing knowing all about fashion? Okay, exactly. I know we say it all the time, it's great to have a knowledge. It is great to have a knowledge. But obviously at 17, 18, 19 year old girl isn't going to have that knowledge.
Oh, bull!
When I was 12 years old, I had fashion ads all over my wall in my bedroom.
17 years old, I do fashion!
As did I.
You don't have to know everything about fashion to be a fabulous top model.
But you've got to be able to listen. I think for me, Anne has the strongest ability of being a star because she's unique. I really haven't seen her face before. But at the same time, I would book Chelsea. I know that Chelsea can deliver a strong American look that will work and generate dollars and that the client will be happy with her.
Anne is the new sexy, whereas Chelsea is perfect American freshness, corn-fed, blonde.
We have America's Next Top Model. She has a prize that every single model and every single agency from Tokyo to London to Paris to New York wants, and they want it badly. We've reached a decision. Exhale together. So this has been a very, very long journey for both of you. But only one can be America's Next Top Model. Only one of you can have a CoverGirl contract. Only one of you can have a contract with IMG. And only one of you's dream. The dream that so many models have that never accomplish. Ever. Only one of those dreams is going to come true. Now.
America's Next Top Model is...
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Oh, God.
Can you believe it?
No, not at all. I'm really upset. I feel cheated. I feel like I have the whole package, what it takes to be America's Next Top Model, and I don't think Ann does.
We've chosen Ann, but you have to say that we made the wrong choice.
I will.
Because now you have a platform. Now you're not just the pretty blonde girl. Now people know your name. What do you think Mama and Daddy are going to think?
They're probably going to cry just as bad as I am right now. They're going to be so proud of me. I'm so honored right now. I can actually say I'm America's Next Top Model. All these comments about being too tall or just being not normal.
Guess what? You're not normal. You're America's Next Top Model.
I'm just so happy that I can make my parents proud. I won everything. I won Vogue Italia. I won IMG. I won CoverGirl. I can't believe any of this right now.
Can you think about the people that made fun of you?
They're going to look back and be like, man, I should have been so nice to that girl. I'm America's Next Top Model.